Hi, this is Eric from Hitbox Gaming. These games that I'm about to show you is my most anticipated PlayStation 5 game so far. Do keep in mind though that this is my own opinion, so if I missed out a game that you are waiting for, just leave a comment below and share your thoughts about it. By doing that, we can discuss about games together. As we proceed towards the next generation of gaming, PlayStation 5 has announced a couple of promising games. One of them is DEATHLOOP. From the creators of Dishonored series and Prey, Arkane Studios is known for the gameplay freedom where your actions will affect how the story progresses. You are in control of an assassin named Cole. You have been tasked to take out 8 targets before midnight. Failing to do so will cause a time loop to reset and undo all of what you achieved for the day. But beware, as a rival assassin is there to stop you from fulfilling your task. The game is a combination of shooting, stealth, parkour, and attack skills with supernatural elements. First look at this trailer and I felt very excited to kill those 8 targets and break the time loop. Demon's Souls, a PS5 exclusive. Bluepoint Games is known for remastering a number of masterpieces such as Shadow of the Colossus and the Uncharted trilogy. But the current Demon's Souls that they are developing is not only a remaster but a total remake of From Software's Demon's Souls. Everything from its lighting to character model, environment, and volumetric effects are touched upon in the remake process, considering that Demon's Souls started a genre that introduced new innovations that inspired other games. I know for a fact that this game will bring overflowing success to PlayStation 5. Having first launched as a Kickstarter project back in April 2015, Little Devil Inside is almost at hand for us gamers. Little Devil Inside is a story about a professor who studies paranormal activities who hired the protagonist to undertake risky missions to obtain samples and artifacts for the research. This game focuses on exploration, fighting, and adapting in a world filled with unknown dangers that will test your survival instincts. The low-poly 3D designs in this game complements the character design, mysterious creatures, and hostile tribesmen very well. As of this moment, there's no current release date yet, but as time goes by, we can only hope that the developers will show us more about this wonderful looking game. PRAGMATA, a brand new game from Capcom, is currently in development and is set to release around 2022. From what it looks like, this game will take full advantage of what the next generation hardware can do, from the character models, the holographic cat, reflections within the puddles, the vehicles, and the buildings. I can safely say that the graphics of this game will be amazing once it comes out in the future. All we know about this game is that the protagonist is a spaceman accompanied by a young girl, and the game is set in a futuristic place. Knowing Capcom always gives us quality games, I am pretty sure that this game will be loved by many as well. It's time to ignite our engines once again as Gran Turismo 7 is set to release in PlayStation 5 exclusively. A long-running franchise that is intended to emulate the appearance and performance of a large selection of vehicles while competing with others. Long-term Gran Turismo fans surely became thrilled as they saw this trailer for the first time. Hopefully, they will add more content to this game so that we can enjoy it much more. Diablo 4. For someone who has played all Diablo games, I am delighted to see Diablo 4's cinematic and gameplay. The cinematic is gorgeous and morbid, exactly as Diablo should be. The game's darker art style stands out, and the gameplay is looking smooth. So far, they announced 3 classes, Barbarian, Sorceress, and Druid, and they are planning to add more classes in the game. Blizzard also said that they will add more new mechanics that will let players experience the game exceedingly better. Currently, the game is far from finished and we won't be hearing the release date anytime soon. Still, what we know so far is a great start for a franchise I love. Do you ever want to play a game that looks similar to a Pixar movie? That is what Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart exactly looks like. From what I've seen so far, it looks absolutely gorgeous. We can expect a number of planets to travel to in this game, weapons and gadgets to play around with, and different varieties of enemies, of which has often been the case with past games. Ratchet can also use a new gadget known as a Rift Tether, which pulls him towards and allows him to travel through a variety of portals. It takes advantage of PlayStation 5's feature of having no loading times at all. You'll get to teleport from one place to another in a matter of milliseconds. But the biggest reveal in the latest trailer is the female Lombax that Clank runs into at the end of the trailer. The identity of the Lombax is still a mystery, and what her role is in the game remains to be seen. Created by a small studio with a huge love for art, Kena Bridge of Spirits, a story-driven action-adventure game, is set to release in PlayStation 5 in the future. The graphics and aesthetics of this game is lovely. The character design of the protagonist somehow reminded me of Japanese anime art style because of how big her eyes are. The ball-like fuzzy creatures have big eyes as well, and it grabs my attention immediately. Using her staff and the help of her cute tiny companions, they will uncover secrets and restore the beauty of the land. Outriders. If you're looking for a game that you want to play with a friend or two, then you will definitely be intrigued in this game. Outriders is a 3-player co-op looter-shooter with a distinct focus on storytelling and gunplay, but it can be played solo if you decide to do so. The game is a magic-infused RPG where players can pick classes and create custom builds. It was shown that it will feature skill trees, which makes it more interesting. Players will embark on different missions to fulfill the given task. Judging from what the developers of the game showed us in the trailers and gameplay reveal, Outriders looks promising and a must-play for co-op and PvE fans. Remember Little Big Planet, the puzzle platformer game? Well, Sackboy A Big Adventure is a Little Big Planet spin-off. In this game, you will get to play as Sackboy and he's looking better than ever. As shown in the trailer, you'll have to help Sackboy navigate colorful environments while fighting a number of weird-looking creatures. It also looks like there will be plenty of opportunities for cooperative mode. This family-friendly game is something I look forward to play with my family and friends. We will be saving Japan this time in GHOSTWIRE Tokyo. From the makers of the Evil Within franchise, this supernatural creepy game looks frightening along with its breathtaking graphics. The game takes place in Tokyo where suddenly 99% of the population have vanished without any explanation at all. The only indication given is that they left their clothes behind after disappearing. As the hero of the story, you were given the task to get to the bottom of what's happening using your spectral abilities to fight the darkness. You will explore Tokyo in a first-person perspective and combat ghost-like creatures along the way. The gameplay trailer also shows the protagonist doing several hand gestures while casting spells toward the enemies, and it looked awesome. Destruction All-Stars is one of the multiplayer games in development exclusively for the PlayStation 5. The game features a selection of fascinating characters who clash their vehicles in a futuristic arena. At one look, it obviously took inspiration from Rocket League and the classic game Twisted Metal. You will compete in an arena battle where the objective is to destroy the opposing team's vehicles. But what's interesting is that the players can get out of their cars and fight enemies while on foot. There's not much information about this game, but surely I will keep an eye out on this one. Returnal, another PlayStation 5 exclusive that combines action with roguelike gameplay into a third-person shooter. You will fight to survive in a hostile planet that changes with every death. That means every time you die, the world will reset so that you will get to encounter a new set of enemies in a new environment. So far, we only got a short cinematic trailer and a bit of its gameplay where the female protagonist keeps reliving the moments of the crash, an attack, and her death over and over again. Ubisoft finally revealed the latest installment of the Far Cry series. Far Cry 6 will bring the series to a new place in the Caribbean named Yara, taking many influences from the island country of Cuba. A lot of gamers have been surprised when they announced that the game's primary antagonist, Anton Castillo, will be played by the brilliant actor Giancarlo Esposito. Far Cry 6 storyline will focus up on the political turmoil currently happening within Yara. You will team up with a guerrilla faction and will explore urban and rural areas of the island. From the looks of it, the protagonist will most likely overthrow Castillo and free Yara from the violent dictator's control. Play as a cat and stray in this new adventure game. During the reveal trailer, we got a glimpse of a stray cat roaming in a cyber city where the humanity has been wiped away and the area is populated by robots and androids. Lost, alone, and separated from family, you are to escape a long-forgotten cyber city and find a way home. I never really played a video game where you can control a cat, so this game is something that I am curious about. How the game will turn out, what puzzles we should solve, and threats to fight in this game is exciting to experience when the time comes. As a character, Miles Morales has become beloved and popular not only in the video game industry but in other mediums as well. After his big contribution in the previous Spider-Man game in 2018, he will now star in his very own game this coming holiday. Insomniac's first take in the first Spider-Man game left me with a feeling of amazement. After I saw the trailer of the new one, I am optimistic that Spider-Man Miles Morales will be as spectacular if not more than its predecessor. The next big RPG from Witcher 3 developer CD Projekt Red is Cyberpunk 2077. The developers of this game said that this open-world sci-fi RPG will be bigger than The Witcher 3. From that statement alone, the expectations from this game became very huge. I personally adore open-world games as long as they have deep lore, relatable characters, and mesmerizing story. I am really excited on how this game will turn out. With anticipation, I trust that CD Projekt Red will deliver. Horizon Forbidden West. Launching exclusively on the PS5 and bringing a number of new enemies, new tribesmen to meet, and new places for Aloy to explore. Horizon Forbidden West moves the post-apocalyptic open world in the state of California. In fact, you will notice some landmarks or what's left of it in the trailer. We should expect a lot of new mechanics in the game, but what I am most interested in is the underwater exploration scene in the trailer, and the possibility of having the ability to override and ride Glinthawks. Maybe Guerrilla Games will make our dreams come true and explore the world while flying in a Glinthawk. When the day comes and Horizon Forbidden West releases, I will make sure that I'll be there and play it. I'll make sure that I will help Aloy save the world once again. And that's it for this video. Feel free to leave your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.